Unless you assholes are taking me to the Batcave, fuck you for putting this hood on me. Watch out for him. He'll charge you for free shit.
The general. He charged us for the snacks, but they're free. Towards Earth. Am I to understand correctly that after all of the information you've received today, the decision you're making is to sit tight and assess?
I'm sorry, who is she?
Who the fuck are you?
And the reason we know, we saw it with our own eyes, using a telescope. I mean, for God's sake, we took a fucking picture of it. What other proof do we need?
You could have just called me or showed up to my apartment. Unless you assholes are taking me to the Batcave, fuck you for putting this hood on me.
What is the message of the movement?
The message of the movement is essentially to spread awareness that from 1959 through 2001, the government mercilessly genocided over 12 billion birds and simultaneously replaced them with surveillance drones in disguise that film us every day as equally as these cameras are filming us right now.
So what do you have to back that up?
To back that up, I have as much evidence as the birds have provided. There's so much.
Story on Wednesdays live at 9. A campaign called Birds Are Not Real brings its efforts to the Mid-South. So what do you have to back that up?
To back that up, I have as much evidence as the Byrds have provided. There's so much.
So this is really satire. I mean, you don't really believe that that happened, correct? This is a satirical campaign to make the point that what? You're looking at me like, no, it's not satire. I really do believe this.
Honestly, it's kind of offensive.
Okay. So it's not satire.
I don't think you would say that if I said birds are real. You know? I don't know why the other side of the argument can't be treated with equal respect.
Except that before we came out on air, you said this is a satirical message. So what is
I never said that.
So what point are you trying to make here? I mean, and why did this movement come about and how?
Well, this movement came about in 1976, just to avoid any, liberal media hit job. This didn't start with me. This started in 1976, when whispering started coming about from the White House, saying that Byrds were in the process of being murdered on a mass level. When this started coming about, that's when the movement began. This in Byrds, and simultaneously replaced them with surveillance drones in disguise that film us every day as equally as these cameras are filming us right now.
So what do you have to back that up?
To back that up, I have as much evidence as the Byrds have provided.
Heat up as well at 1,300 degrees. Again, the safe spots seem to be Chandler and Mesa. Scottsdale is doing okay so far, but you're sort of surrounded by some pretty intense heat. So, again, I'm not your dad, but I would get out while you still can. I think the steel boils at about this temperature. So, at Cave Creek, there's probably nothing left up there right now. So don't even bother looting up there. It's not going to be worth it. Heat up as well at 1,300 degrees.
People are going to ask why we didn't act earlier, so you're going to have to take the hit on this one.
Yeah, but we'll take care of you down the road, Jocelyn.
Of course, Janie. I will resign in disgrace first thing tomorrow.
Good. Good. That's weird, Sal.
Just be able to say things to one another. We need to hear things. Look, let's establish once again that there is a huge comet headed towards Earth. And the reason we know that there is a comet is because we saw it. We saw it with our own eyes using a telescope. I mean, for God's sake, we took a fucking picture of it. What other proof do we need? And if we can't all agree at the bare minimum that a giant comet the size of Mount Everest hurtling its way towards planet Earth is not a fucking good thing, what the hell happened to us? I mean, my God, how do we even talk to each other? What have we done to ourselves? How do we fix it? We should have deflected this comet when we had the fucking chance, but we didn't do it. I don't know why we didn't do it. And now they're actually firing scientists like me for speaking out, for opposing them. And I'm sure many of the people out there aren't even going to listen to what I did because they have their own political ideology. But I assure you, I am not on one side or the other. I'm just telling you the fucking truth.
I think this would be a good time to establish that Isherwell and the president have both said that there's benefits to be had.
Right, well, the president of the United States is fucking lying. Look, I'm just like all of you. I hope to God that this president knows what she's doing. I hope she's got us all taken care of. But the truth is, I think this whole administration has completely lost their fucking minds, and I think we're all gonna die!
Fuck it, we're all gonna die.
Sun ice cream! You see that bell? Some